Only people, because I contact my, oh, that's crazy. My name is Lupasha. Welcome to the Feminine Periodical. The reason why you clicked on this video is because it's entitled Why You Do Not Know Yourself, and I'm not going to give you the blueprint on how you can know yourself because we are all different people. Of course, I'm not going to know you directly, but this is a step towards you getting to know yourself. I would like to start this video with Psalm 73 verse 25 to 26. Whom have I in heaven but you? And I have no delight or desire on earth besides you. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the rock and firm strength of my heart, and my portion forever. That is Psalm 73 verse 25 to 26. The reason why I had picked this topic to be the first topic for the Feminine Periodical, if I'm sure you're asking yourself, what does Feminine Periodical even mean? Feminine Periodical basically means the feminine magazine. It's also it's on Instagram, so it's a page on Instagram. So on the page on Instagram, it's also called a women's tent, which basically means this is a tent for women to come together and speak about different topics that we can learning basically from one another, not just from me speaking to you and us not learning from one another, because I'm not a bank. I am not a bank of knowledge. I can only get such knowledge from Yahuwah. I can only get such knowledge from God. So us learning from each other and all relate our messages and how we can teach each other this through God, of course, not just through common knowledge, because there is no knowledge besides that which is given from God, and wisdom from that which is given from God. To start off, we should first identify the fact that we have idols in our lives, which is not God. We have created for ourselves our own idols. These stars, influences, you name it. So something that you put above God, something that you put above your relationship with God, your whole being. One of the reasons why you haven't gotten the chance to know yourself is because you slowly but surely are becoming like your idol. So you might idolize something in the world, let's say a celebrity, and you always listen to whatever they say, whatever post that they put out, whatever article that speaks about them having an interview or whatever it may be, whatever music that they listen to, whatever colors that they love, whatever fashion statements that they make, trends that they set, you follow it. You follow it, and surely it might start off to you like, oh, I'm very interested in this person and this person inspires me, but slowly but surely you find yourself always doing something that's related to that person, in the same as that's idolization. Slowly but surely you become like your idol. You become like that person that you said that you lie to yourself and said that you find interesting, that you find that inspires you. But if that person inspires you, they're supposed to inspire you to be a better you and not for you to become them or to become like them. That would just be a disingenuous version of them and yourself. So the next one is the world can never satisfy us as people, because it is, I'm looking this side because there's a board that I've written. My points are there. One thing that we should understand as people is that the world can never satisfy us as people, because the world lacks the love of God. The world is void of that which we seek. Our Creator is Yahuwah, so of course we are going to want Him as our life force. For us to live in abundance and for us to understand ourselves, we have to link ourselves to our Creator. Another reason is if you chose to become something that is empty, you in turn will become empty and only a shell of yourself. Just like I was speaking, an empty vessel. You'll become an empty vessel of yourself. You're just going around doing what this idol of yours is doing, not living the life that you were gifted with, not living the life that you are supposed to live. You can't live it because you're too busy living the light version of another person's life. living the watered down version of another person's life. Once we learn to love Yahuwah our Father first, then only can we learn to love others because He created us. What do I mean by this? Every aspect, once we learn to love Yahuwah our Father, then only can we learn to love ourselves because He created us, and then because He created us, and then we can learn to love others in extension. When you love Yahuwah, when you love our Father in heaven, you love everything that He loves, and He loves us because He created us. And we will learn to love His creation. And what are we? We are His creation. So we will learn to love ourselves and also love those around us. It's a chain reaction. You love Him, you will love yourself, and you will love those people around you. The reason why you find yourself idolizing someone else is because of what the media pushes out. The media pushes out something that they want you to glorify. So a distraction for you to glorify, a distraction for you to step away from you understanding yourself so that you can fall for everything that they pump out and push out to you. Another thing that you should understand is that the enemy, the devil, he hates you because every time he looks at us, he remembers Abba. He remembers God. He remembers Yahuwah, because guess what? Yahuwah created us in His own image. God created us in His own image, and every time the devil sees us, he hates that because he's literally looking at God through us when he looks at our faces. So of course he's never gonna plan anything great for you. He didn't create you. He doesn't care. You choose to, when you choose to live your life separate from the one who created you, he is more happy. Another thing that we should understand is that every aspect of this life is spiritual. If your spiritual life is dead, you will feel void and you will try and find something that will fill you. That's why you look to an idol. Now, when you follow and gather spirits that are leeching from your soul, you will definitely feel empty and seek what you do not know is you needing God. So how do you fix a spiritual problem? You go to the Creator, because He knows all. And He can fill that void because He knows best for us. He's our Creator. He's our Father. He loves us. So in order for you to get to know yourself, you need to get to know our Father first. You need to get to love Him. And once you love Him, you will learn to love yourself and other people in extension, because it will be much easier for you to love His creation because you already love Him. You are His creation. And when you hate yourself, guess what? You also hate. When you hate those around you, guess what? That's why He said, love thy neighbor. Everything is intentional that Yahuwah does. Everything that our God does is very intentional. Like our Messiah dying on the cross for our sins, that was intentional because we needed to regain a bond with Him. We needed to regain a covenant with Him through our Messiah. I pray that this message has blessed you, and I hope that you do stay here at the Feminine Periodical, and that you come on this journey, you come into this women's tent with us, and that we all can all grow together as women, as ladies, through this women's tent. I wanted this video to be very short because I just wanted to relate what the Feminine Periodical is basically about. We're about building each other through the faith, building each other through the love of our Father, through our Messiah, Yahushua Mashiach. Peace and love. Thank you for watching this video, and I have been your host. Bye.